Hello everyone and welcome to Raven's World and welcome to my Let's Play of Endless Space 2. So last time we settled here on Gobris and now we have 3 planets of our 6 maximum, although we can increase that maximum still. So yeah, we are going for a science victory. We are making not so much science yet, I haven't perfectly focused on it, but we're definitely getting our way into that science tree, so we'll be in a good position later on. So I think it's time to let all the ships do their thing and end our turn. So I don't think I'll really be using my titanium for anything, so it's worth 1.2k. Let's sell half of it. Something like that. Then we have 1.5k and then we can hopefully buy out something that's interesting to buy out. We could buy this out and we would get more resources. But I think you guys would be really happy if you would get some food. Problem is we don't have any luxury deposits, so maybe we should really go for this planetary landscaping, which is just kind of always quite good. It's also not terribly good, but it's also not terribly bad either. And it's probably only costs 2 turns to research. Because food is, hard to get. Guess we only have to do this one for now, because that's the best one. Also extra dust production, not bad. We can just continue buying out stuff. Ooh, look at this. That's the academy. No, Harrow. There's a rival outpost here. The planet is already colonized. Can we colonize it quicker though? Not entirely sure how that worked. It's a long time ago since I've been in competition with someone. So let's let's end our turn. Cool. So my plan will be to really kind of get all this full of people, and then I can basically portal them immediately to other systems. But for that we first need to definitely also have enough food here to grow a decent population. So this will probably also not be a bad thing to research or to build. Just completed. I was thinking what we could do. Argus is ready. We could turn our dudes into privateers. Go here, and I think if we siege it, their planet will be gone from it. Their what do you call it? Their outpost. But we can also just have a look at whether we can just take over. Because I think you can have 2 competing ones, and then depending on who is first, you actually get the system. That would definitely set Red much back, because they now put a lot of time and effort into this, and then we would win that. Yeah, we're almost done with that one. Be the first to create 2 trade companies. I'm sure we'll probably not be those ones. To explore 50% of the galaxy, we would get something for that. And we could build this either thing later. That would also be quite nice. Cool. No research is queued at the moment though, so what should we go for? Here they suggest dimensional metafolding, extra science, and a whole exploration upgrade for our Argus C. Oh yeah, including the possibility of becoming a mobile portal. That's awesome that our Argus E can build portals and we can just go to random places. That's really quite nice. How is our happiness doing? We're still devoted. 89%. And we haven't even built the happiness building yet. So in that sense we're doing quite okay. What do we need to colonize? So here we only have a toxic planet left. But at Savannah we could already colonize. Yeah, what to do? Definitely more science. We could actually buy that out. And I'm thinking of... what to do? Not sure what to research. Yeah, we can already do a level 2. No, we need a level 3 for that. So we would need to... Why don't we have this yet? Oh, because this doesn't count. Okay. So we actually need to research from here in order to do that. Let's see. +1 resource generation or resource deposits. That's quite nice. Colonize lava. +2 resource generation or resource deposit. That's awesome. As well as antimatter, and we definitely want to have antimatter, so I guess we'll be searching for that, so I'll research that thing. Are you not doing anything? Oh, terrible. So, yeah, you need to grow. Next turn you're growing. Per hot and per cold, that's actually quite nice. Yay, we have gotten a new population thing. The next one will be +10% science, and then it will be really nice. We'll get 0.1 extra science per manpower on systems. So that's going to be quite nice if we focus a little bit more on manpower at that point.
We are Riftborn.
Riftborn.
Cosmos on a mission of survival.
Oh no. Destroyed, unavailable, unavailable, inhospitable. Okay, so we can't actually colonize any of these at the moment. But let's see if there's anyone we would want to colonize. Not necessarily. And this one is strategic, but it's actually Harrow, it's destroyed. Destructive Salvager. Okay. Plus extra loot. Hostile fauna. That doesn't seem like a very nice thing, but this is interesting. The Vault of Governance. Plus 50% experience on heroes. Interesting. Yeah, so what I think I'll do is I won't send the Argosy there. You can actually keep on exploring this way. But I will send this shuttle there. It's probably going to be too late, isn't it? 7, 9. Okay, maybe. Let's see. No, it's also in 9. Ah, boo. No, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. That's a shame. I can't turn these into privateers anymore because I didn't orbit one of my own systems. Because I wanted to be a privateer and then siege them, and then hopefully they would not know that it was me. So yeah, that's just not going to happen. I could potentially still do it by going here, which no, it just would cost way too many turns. Unless I would now settle here and then turn something into a privateer, but I don't think I will. And this is a lot of turns to do, otherwise I could build a portal there. But I guess I'll just have to let the Riftborn have that planet. Fair enough, I can't be a douche to them. We're cordial. That's fine. Then they're gonna give us some stuff. We get some extra science production from them. I still haven't researched that thing that we can actually do something with them, but... So, what are you finding here? Nothing we need yet. Yeah, you actually didn't need to go there. 5-2. And this is a bit of a difficult one. It's growing very slowly. But these also don't fit so well. So this one would now give me plus 10 food. Cost me 4 turns to build. But it's probably still worth it. I mostly colonized this system for the extra Hyperium though. What do we want then? We get extra science and even more science, so that's quite good. Then I think we will need... Well, we'll definitely need to settle these. Good, they stopped sieging me. Hello. Rasam. Extra happiness, extra food. Red Sang. Titanium. Well, titanium is not something we're interested in. Unfortunately. So for the rest, I think everything is kind of going its way. It's taking us ages to make this thing, but that should be worth it in the end, like in the long term. Now it will not really be worth it yet, because it's been costing us a lot of time, and in that time we could have done many other things. Ooh, we found antimatter. Nice, perfect. Then we'll definitely want to settle this barren land. So barren. Colonize Baron. And the Denark University. Sure, sounds good. Then in 2 turns we can actually immediately settle that. Awesome. And then we'll get antimatter and we can make ourselves a really nice 2nd level or 3rd level system. That's great. I'm very happy that we found that. What's up, Artemis? You could be nice. You have a huge lava, you got a tiny ash, some small ash, large desert, as well as a large steppes. Let us check everything. Titanium enhancer module. Projectile damage 25%, 5% crit chance. Well, we hopefully won't be doing a whole lot of fighting in this game. Now I have to wait until my probes recharge. So you're at Regulus now. Plus 10 experience. Hyperion, very nice. And Hyperion Intensifier, more energy damage and more critical hit chance. Yeah, am I happy with that this one has Hyperion? A large jungle, that's quite nice. As well as tiny tundra with extra science. Because of the Hyperion. But yeah, it's not the best system. Let's hope that there's something here. Yes, now we're gonna go for the planetary colonization and we can now do antimatter capture, and we can build this, that we get +2 resource generation on strategic resources. So that is going to be awesome, because then we can, especially here, then we just get so much more. It just will cost us a lot of turns to actually do those things. So it might be worth actually settling this one before that happens. Something like this probably. We can improve our... Yes, let's do that. And in the meantime, let's see how titanium is doing. Ooh, people want it. Look at this. 1.3k. Hyperium you're not getting. Ha! I'll be happy to sell you this, as well as this though. And we suddenly have 2.4k, and we can immediately colonize that. I don't think that is super necessary. I'll first want to look at my other things here. Yeah, now we can... planets. Just in case someone would be quicker than us. That would be really sad. Yeah, here the question is, what do we want to do? Like, this would actually give us a fair amount of production, but only if we can increase this amount of people, because, well, just 10 production is really not that interesting. So we will be doing this barren planet next turn, and then maybe we can rush that one so that we get the antimatter as soon as possible. Smart Survivor, Battle Tactic. Gain XP per lost command point. Okay. Well, yeah, you will probably go there, but potentially here. We'll have to see. Yeah, no, which one was that? I think we had something that we got something per discovered curiosity, but I have to double check that. Yeah, well, you just keep doing what you're doing. Just explore all the curiosities. We definitely should build this though, because at some point we'll be sending off a lot of people to really quickly get our own planets going. So getting more food in order to very quickly regrow that population will be very useful then. So actually probably this here will be very useful then as well. So I'm just going to click on them now, as well as this one here. But we'll see what happens. Now we will rush this colonized Baron here. We got a random technology. And we have the building that we've been struggling to get. So which technology did we get though? I think we got this one here. No, that's the one we just researched. This one here we got. Ubiquitous Surveillance. Plus 40 initial experience and a health bonus additional manpower module. That's not amazing, but hey, I'm not complaining. We'll need to have research here anyway in order to unlock the top parts anyway. So now we can unlock this one here and we can immediately rush that, which is perfect. We will... Ooh. We'll get -8 per person of happiness though. That's painful for our overall Empire approval probably, but could potentially build this, but that will be very expensive. So what we could do is just have +10 happiness. +5 per system level. +25 happiness. Or potentially just send happy people there. Because we do have these Sisters of Mercy that give extra happiness. So we could send those there, because we don't need them here necessarily. It's a shame that there's no luxury deposits there. Well, we can also always terraform it later on, but for now that's quite a heavy happiness hit. Our heroes level up. Yes, let's go for more food, or more food like this. That's probably better in the end. No, we have quite a lot of preferred alls. Yes, let's do this. This only has 2 anomalies. Let me just double check that here. This also has 2 anomalies. Okay, so that doesn't really help much. Because she gets extra production per anomaly, so I thought maybe if we move her there will be more production, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So you will go here and check out this anomaly, hopefully get something good. Gnashast's population. I want more population. Experience. No, I also don't want that. Oh, did I accidentally already choose something? In the midst of a small asteroid belt, your scouts have discovered a unique crystalline building, a fractal-like lattice whose sheer intricacy boggles the mind. As your probe stops to gather a tiny sample, a massive chunk crumbles off, rotating slowly in place. The sample has some very strange properties. It appears to have some sort of weak directional resonance. Like a needle in an undetectable magnetic field, your scientists have never seen anything like it. Your fleet has its orders, of course, but you wonder if diverting your mission to seek out the source of the strange crystal affecting field could prove profitable. Apparently I already clicked on something. With your scientists baffled, this is too good a chance to learn something potentially revolutionary, even if it's out of the way. Orbiting the asteroid field is the smart choice. Send the fleet to the quest marker over there. Alright. Well, we'll do that later. We first want to do these curiosities. Construction complete. Cool. But now, yeah, we still have quite some turns before we kind of have to, quote unquote, have to colonize something. So not too much in a hurry. Oh yeah, we still have to research technology, of course. This one costs antimatter, but it's plus 40% science. That's quite nice. Can also get this evaporation inhibitor so that we can actually discover more curiosities. Comatite volcano, plus 4 production per person. That's really quite good. Yet nothing we're immediately interested in. Large ice. Large barren. As well as another large barren with multiple moons and meteor strikes, as you can see here. Zavali, another population. Wow. Ooh, that gives us extra happiness though. The expedition made landfall days ago, but nothing has been heard since they entered a region of mild seismic activity on the second day. Electromagnetic analysis of the region suggests that their communication equipment should still be functional, so lack of contact is unlikely to have a technical cause. What should you do? Stay loyal to the missing team and send another party down to investigate, or keep everyone aboard and not expose them to unknown risks? You have a bad feeling about this. Search the curiosity on the planet Placidus too if you're ready to sacrifice 10 Hyperium and maybe your fleet. Unknown consequences. Or should we protect him? Rename Gobris system to honor the lost. No, we will rescue them. You owe the expedition team your loyalty. After all, who will serve you in the future if they think you will abandon them at first sight of danger? Your scientific council, however, has advised you that the action is not without risk. They estimate a 20% chance the entire fleet undertaking search being lost. Well, that's fine. That's just there's just one exploration ship, so... Analysis of the quest on planet Placidus was successful. We got plus 20 titanium loot. The rescue party touches down on a planet close to the site of the last known contact. Success! On the 5th day, the rescue party picked up a weak signal coming from a system of caves within the region that the original team disappeared. Upon investigation, they discovered the team surviving inside a Vodjani craft near the mouth of the caves. Although the crew gave conflicting accounts of what had happened and possessed equipment that was prematurely aged, they were found to be in fine physical and mental health. After some simple repairs to the Vodjani craft, both the rescue party and the missing crew were able to leave the surface and return to the fleets. Insights gleaned from the whole affair have triggered a scientific renaissance across the Empire. Plus 20% science for 10 turns, increase the scientist's political ideology, spawns Vodjani's ship on Placidus system. Cool. So now we have also a gouge. So we have 2 ships already and we didn't build any of them. That's great. So which one was that though? Let's hear the shuttle. Now, what do we want to do though? We have the antimatter, that's awesome. We don't necessarily want you to be working there though, even though we get a lot of science for it. Actually, it doesn't affect our happiness because we still have 4 turns of Golden Age. So for now you can just work there. That's fine. Then we get the Miners' Union, and then what do we want then? Yeah. This one is very nice, but I need ways to expand to make them better at building stuff. Plus 20 per planet. That's not too bad. Plus 5 on hot per person, plus 5 per person on sterile. Also not too bad. But this one allows me exploitation as well of the antimatter, so then I can sell that later if I don't need it. So I think I'll go for that. And we are well on our way of colonizing this thing, which is going to be great. Then we will have as well plus 20 food if we want to rush this. But I'm not sure if I really want to do that yet. Would be good to do more science though. We could already build this one. 31 turns though. Yeah, production is definitely not our forte. Yeah, maybe just this plus 80 would be. And then we could do industrial zones, I guess, but this one is also really nice. Slag and Sludge Center. Plus 1 resource generation on resource deposits. What will you be doing? You should find other places to find curiosities, which is here. You will also look for curiosities, or did you already use them? You already used them. So we only need 1 more scientific star improvement for a new chapter in our Book of Awesomeness. So we can potentially get that done fairly quickly. Although I already built all of those, it seems. Yeah, we only have 3 planets, so we can't build that easy research building yet. So I guess that will have to wait for a little bit. Redsang. Signals from the system indicate that it was once inhabited, yet all that remains now are docile roaming quadrupeds. They're well fed, somewhat chubby and relatively friendly. So what in the stars are they? They're cattle? Or they're pets? Yeah, we're already ecstatic, so let's go for food. They're cattle. So then we just eat all of them. Only one planet over there. Yeah, what should we do with the Vodjani ship? Guess I'll also just send it there. For now. And this one I'm still not sure. Depends on whether we go there or not. Are they still in 2 turns? Then they'll have their planet ready. Alright, it's selection. Nah, just official support. Yeah, science is doing quite well. So we're now established. So let's have a look. Oh! Solo quest started. Quick learners. Though the Volters began their journey across the stars as an almost medieval society, their adaptability and intelligence have turned them into an efficient, advanced workforce. From the fearful refugees of the Argosy to the confined craftsmen and explorers of today, this people has come a long way. Sadly, they are torn between those who feel nostalgia for their past and others who have an overt desire to forget it. Something needs to be done to either turn the former away from melancholy, or to help the latter remember their traditions. For if serious schisms form within the Volters, their innate drive to take care of the clans will make everything else secondary, work, politeness and public order included. Choose an objective. Look for the future. It appears plentiful and full of hope. Respect your past and study the ancient craft of your people. So we can produce a lot of stuff per turn, and then we get a strat recycler, which gets us extra... Oh wow! It gets us extra strategic resources per destroyed command point. Or we can possess 7 strategic deposits in our empire before 30 turns, and then we'll have Deep Space Dust Scoop, which will give us... Wow! It just gives us dust per turn by not doing anything. Interesting. 7 strategic depots in 30 turns. I think I should hopefully be able to do that. Let's do that one. No, still just Star Boogie Bill. +3 movement on ships. It's not a bad one, but we don't need it now. Using your crystal sample as a guide, you've led your fleet to an uninhabited planet, apparently rich in minerals, but your scanners pick up no signs of life. Oh. Your team sets up a temporary camp on the surface, taking the opportunity to gather some potentially useful resources, while a smaller group makes an exploratory sweep. So we just get 30 titanium. Alright, I think I'll put the episode to a close here. I think we've been playing way too long, so I hope you had fun and see you next time.